Alright guys, welcome back to another video. We're going to show you how to properly squat. You want to be able to put your hands about shoulder width apart. I like to put my thumb right around here on the bar, and then you want to get on the bar and then keep your chest not too up high, but just like going on the bar and leaning in. Alright, the same thing. You want to get up on the bar, put it in between, right around your traps, rock one time. I like to take about 4 steps, and as I'm doing this, I'm pushing into my diaphragm and taking one deep breath. Going all the way down, exploding up. And as I come back, I'm making sure my feet are actually about the same width, and they're not like one's in front of the other and the other one's not too far back. Once you're done, bring it right back and just let it go like normal. Alright guys, notice that I have the safety bars on here. This is in case you need to bail out. You want to always properly put them, because if you don't have a spotter, you're gonna have to if you can't get the weight up, you're gonna have to drop it right behind you. You don't want to hurt yourself, so you're gonna have to know how to actually bail out, and you're gonna have to know how to actually, how to actually get it up on the bar. So my best recommendation is to put a weight you can actually handle and not try to ego lift. Alright, so same thing, get up under the bar. Once you got both legs already, just rock back. It's already on my traps. Walk back. Walk back. Now I'm in position. Now I squat down. Go down. Explode up. Go down. Explode up. Also, another thing too, guys. You don't want to be doing too many reps if you know you're gonna be working up to a higher number. And the reason being is because you want to be able to have enough energy to be able to get to your proper set. So for example, if you're going for a 1 rep max of, let's say 345, like how I'm going up today to 345, not a 1 rep max, but just a lighter weight I'm going up to today. You want to just, for me, I did the bar for 10, I did 135 for 10, and then I just did 225 for 4 reps. The next thing I'm going to do is 315 for 1, and then after that, it's going to be 345 for 3. All right, guys, so we got 315 up on the bar. You got to make sure you have your proper belt. That way you can be able to brace your core. Even though this is a lightweight for me, I still want to be able to brace onto my core. Now I got to make sure I don't die. Once you got the belt on and your knee sleeves on, get up on the bar and apply the same technique as usual. And that's how it's properly done with 315. All right, guys, now we're gonna be doing our first working set. We're gonna apply the technique that we have said. We're gonna apply it to 345. And yeah, everything should be smooth. If you keep everything the same, it should come out looking exactly the same, just with more weight. Also too, guys, make sure every time you double check your weight and make sure you have everything properly adjusted and not one side has more weight than the other. It sometimes happens, but you don't want to mess up your set, and you can hurt yourself doing that. Easy weight, easy weight. Another thing too, guys, The reason I paused there is because you want to make sure your back gets used to the weight you just loaded up. If you just hit a PR for the first time, best thing you want to do is get your back used to it. That's how you see me sometimes in some of my sets. I'll wait about 2 to 4 seconds, letting my back get used to it. Because sometimes the first time you do the weight, it's usually a lot harder. But over time, as your body gets used to it, your body gets used to it and it becomes easier. You never want to put the high level way too high, because when you're unracking and it's too high, you'll start tippy-toeing. And you don't want that when you have a lot of weight on your back. You might fall. And worst case scenario, you could slip. And you don't want that, because then you could hurt yourself. And you want to keep working out for a long time, not for a short time. We're here for a long time, not just a good time. So when you're properly adjusting it, you want to make sure it's just under your shoulder level. So when you get up under here and you rack it, it's already here. Reason you want to do that, so when you come back, you can just put it and just let it go. The only thing you want to waste energy on is just walking back and walking forward. You don't want to waste too much energy trying to tippy toe, and then once you tippy toe, trying to balance yourself and bring it back. There's a lot of possibilities for injuries, and you don't want that. So you don't want to hurt yourself, you don't want to hurt your knees, you don't want to hurt your ankles, and you don't want to hurt especially your back either. It can be the worst thing. You hurt your back, you're out for like months. Can't do anything. You can't hit chest, can't hit back, definitely can't do legs. You'll probably only be stuck doing machines, and even then you won't even get a properly workout. We always want to be safe, guys. Always want to be safe, having the right gear and doing the right technique at all times for every set, making it look exactly the same, and always double checking your weights. Now you guys are gonna be able to see how low I get and the angle I get from the backside. And you're gonna see you have to get low. You have to go below parallel. Your butt has to be below your knees. That's a proper squat, not stopping here. You want to get all the way down. So for that, you need to make sure you're opening up your legs. Your toes are pointed at least about 45 degrees. And then from there, you can just go properly squat. You don't want to be too far apart like this, and you don't want to be too narrow, because then you're not going to be able to get any depth. All right, let's do this. This will be my second set now. All right, guys, we're gonna do our third set. Also, too, don't be afraid to push yourself a little tiny bit each time. You want a progressive overload each time. That's the only way you're gonna get stronger, and it's the only way you're gonna improve on your squats. The only way you can improve on your squats is by doing it more. Just like running, there's repetitions, repetitions, repetitions. Also, too, when you're doing hack squats or goblet squats, the same method, same technique still kind of applies. You want to breathe into your diaphragm, and you want to brace against your core. Even though you're not wearing a belt, you still want to have a strong core, and you still want to brace against it. When you come down, you're already bracing against your core, and as you come up, you can slowly release your air. All right, that's enough talking. Let's get this third set underway. Nothing too, guys. You can't always go super heavy all the time when you're doing strength training. You want to at least go heavy every other week. And the reason being is because your CNS, your central nervous system, is still recovering. Your central nervous system is a little bit different than your regular muscles. Your muscles can recover within about 72 hours. Your central nervous system takes about a week or two to recover. So that way, you want to go a bit lighter after you do your hard, stronger weight. You want to go lighter. For me, this is a lighter day. I'm just doing 345. But if it was a heavier day, I will go at least minimum 385 or 405. All right, let's get this third set underway. So same thing applies. Making sure my knee sleeves are properly secure. making sure my belt is properly secure. Making sure I'm able to brace my core. And that's how you probably do 3 sets of squats. But alright guys, that's gonna be a wrap for today's video. I hope you took away from some of this video today on how to properly squat. I hope this encouraged you to push yourself on your squats. And I hope you start applying these techniques. If you wanna look at my other videos on what equipment you can use, you can click on this video over here.